Welcome to Storytime. For today's story, you are Ham, one of Noah's sons. And if by some chance you aren't familiar with the story of Noah, God told him to build an ark, Noah did, there was a flood, and everyone who wasn't on the ark died. You are famous. Literally everyone on earth knows who you are. However, that really just means that your wife, your parents, your brothers, their wives, your kids, and your nieces and nephews know who you are. You go for a nice relaxing walk on your father's beachfront vineyard. You can just see the Mediterranean and the white sand in the background. There are great grapevines as far as the eye can see. And whenever you feel a little hungry from your walk, you just take a few grapes. It's no big deal. Your family, and there are more than enough grapes to feed every human on earth. Remember, it's a small population. As you walk, you make sure to take in all the sights, sounds, and smells. You feel the warmth of the sun on your face from a perfect spring day. You feel a gentle breeze blow through your hair. You hear the sound of some crashing waves. You hear your kids playing with their cousins off in the distance. You smell the salt water mixed with fresh grapes in the air. You see row after row after row of the biggest, juiciest grapes people now will ever see. You taste the sweetness of perfectly ripe grapes fresh off the vine. Then you see something out of place. You see someone's clothes lying in the middle of a row of vines that you are walking down. You think that's a little strange that nobody has moved them, but you don't think too much of it. You know, it's not uncommon to find something left from the flood. As you get closer to your parents' house, you decide to stop in to see how they are doing and ask to borrow the boat. Whenever you get to the house and you knock on the front door, nobody answers. Being that everyone is family, you walk in to make sure nothing unexpected has happened. Whenever you walk in, you see your dad asleep on the ground, naked with an empty bottle of wine in his hand. At seeing your father like that, you leave to find your brothers. Now, just in case you think that you're going to try to get some help, you just saw a drunk, naked guy, and you're a guy. Like you're going to tell them the funny story. Whenever you find them, you can't wait to tell them the funny story. You're never going to guess what I just saw. Dad is drunk, passed out on the floor with his clothes in the middle of a field, wasted. You have to come see it. It's hilarious. You take them to where you found your dad's clothes for a little sneak peek. Your brothers grab the clothes, and then you all head back to the house. Whenever y'all get there, your brothers see something a little weird. They open the door, but they don't walk in. Instead, they put your dad's clothes on their shoulders and then walk backwards to where your father is and lay a robe on him without looking at him. It's both impressive and it makes you look really bad at the same time. Whenever Noah wakes up, it doesn't take him long to figure out what happened. He grabs you all together and says, "Cursed be Canaan. A servant of servants shall he be to his brothers." You think to yourself, I get that I messed up, but you didn't have to go and curse my kid. But it's hard to argue whenever you know you're the one that messed up. Then he continues, Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem, and let Canaan be his servant. May God enlarge Japheth, and let him dwell in the tents of Shem, and let Canaan be his servant. You have to stand there as your father curses your family and blesses your brothers right in front of you.